Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd like to review a Blu-ray that I bought in HMV in Liverpool yesterday and watched it just last night. It's from 2022 and it's a movie called Censor. Okay then guys, now as per usual, before I say anything further about the movie and giving me thoughts on the storyline as a whole, I'll just read you the blurb at the back just in case you're not familiar with the story. Enid is a film censor during Britain's infamous video nasty era of the 1980s. Now, after her latest viewing as a disturbingly familiar storyline, she attempts to solve the past mystery of her sister's disappearance and embarks on a quest that dissolves the line between fiction and reality. So there you go, guys. That's the synopsis for this 2022 production Censor. All right then, guys, on to my thoughts now on the movie as a whole. Well, I'm afraid to say, guys, this movie was another major bore fest. A bore fest with a capital B. Did not like it at all. It was just one long, dreary drag of a movie. The story was crap. The acting was crap. I did not like the premise. And all in all, it was just a generally soporific, boring narrative from start to finish. It was set in the 1980s and it dealt with this woman called Enid. She's on this panel of on a board of censors and that. She's watching horror films and that with her colleagues and that. And it cutting out what she deems really violence and that, really nasty and that. And the story goes from there. And apparently it's interwoven with the plot that a sister went missing many years ago, and that's sort of tied in with the story of her being a movie censor. But it just didn't work, guys. There was too many of these annoying jump cuts and that, these weird hallucinatory scenes and that where you don't know what's real and what isn't and that, and oh yeah, and the colour was horrible. I just did not like it, guys, at all. And I found myself dozing off a couple of times through the movie and that. It was just such a real bore fest and that, put political messages in as well, because it showed you images of Margaret Thatcher, the unions, and Mary Whitehouse and that, from the 1980s and that, and then of course the storyline, as I said, just said it was nothing to write home about at all. It's got piles of special features on here, guys, and there's actually a documentary about censorship on there, but I'm not going to bother watching them, guys, because I just hated the bloody movie. It was a load. I waited $17.99. I wasted on this bloody piece of garbage. It's going right on eBay. I said it before, guys. I'm going to say it again. What's with these modern horror movies? They seem to be straying away from proper linear storylines and sort of promoting this sort of weird art house, you don't know what's real and what isn't and that, these stupid absurd jump cuts and that. 1 minute they're in reality, the next minute they're in a dream sequence and that, and then you do flashbacks. Oh yeah. They're just a pile of mess, a lot of these movies, guys. I don't know if you ever see the light of day, to be honest with you. This is a major disappointment, this, guys. 17 bloody 99. I wasted it. Wasn't even worth a bloody penny. I don't know about 17.99. Where's the rubbish bin? Bullseye. No, seriously, guys. I just hated this movie. I'll just show you the disc, guys. There it is. That's what you get inside. But yeah, I did not like this at all, and I could have rented it on Amazon, for $3.49 or whatever and that, but yeah, a total waste of money. Yeah, the story just didn't make any sense because, as I say, it started off, she's watching all these horror movies and that, and she's marking down what needs to be cut and that, and then she gets a bit of a bollocking from a boss and that, because something about he questioned the scene, what she sort of she wanted to censor and that, but it was just one pure mess, guys. It really was. I did not like the main protagonist either. She was dull. She was boring. I did not root for her. I did not like the story. I just thought it was a pile of I could use a stronger word, but you know what I mean, don't you? A pile of excrements. Yeah. But oh yeah, I say these modern horror movies, they need to start getting writers in that write, to sort of to come up, devise proper storylines, line in that we can follow, the old horror films like Amicus, Hammer, things like that. Oh yeah, I would not recommend this movie, guys. If you haven't seen it, I wouldn't recommend it. But that's just my opinion. If you want to check it out for yourself to see what it's like, buy it, rent. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't waste bloody $17.99 on this pile of rubbish. I'm telling you now, not even worth a bloody penny. It was awful, guys. And I didn't like the political messages now, because whoever wrote the script, he seemed to want to promote this agenda of like the woke people are doing with their movies, and trying to promote this political agenda. Whereas the people just want to be entertained. They just want to watch a good story. They don't want any of this bloody stupid political ideology rammed down their throats. You know, it's gone on for too long, all this and that, and it needs to stop. You know, they need to get back to good old-fashioned storytelling. I would not say old-fashioned, because storylines are, they're just timeless now. So anybody, some of these horror movies, they say they're old-fashioned. They're not bloody old-fashioned at all. They're bloody good stories. So there, yeah. But getting back to this, guys, you know, it was just a pile of excrement. I was honestly bored out of my mind. It was dreary. It was interminable. The story did nothing for me at all. It was just a jumbled mess. And there's a part where she actually seems to go into one of the videos as well, what she's watching, and from there on, the plot lacks cohesion. You know, it's just all over the place. I did not like the constant hallucinatory dream, like corny scenes, which I always hate in horror movies, and you've been watching me videos, you know how much I hate them, you know. But, oh yeah, major disappointment, this one, guys. Did not like it at all, and it's going on eBay, so fingers crossed somebody will pick it up, yeah. All right then, guys, on to a rating now. Oh, no hesitation. It's getting a dirty big fat 0 from me. A dirty big fat 0, because that's how much I hated this bloody load of rubbish. It was complete and utter crap. Don't waste your money on it. But I've got to say, that's just my opinion. If you want to check it out, I would advise you to rent it. I wouldn't advise you to pay $17.99 on this pile of rubbish. You know, I deeply regret getting it. You know, I really do. So, but yeah, so 0 out of 10 for Censor. All right then, guys, I'm going to wind the video up now. Have you seen Censor? Do you share my rather unfavourable opinion of it? That was a total piece of pants. Leave a comment down below. I'd be very interested to hear what you thought of the mess that was Censor. Oh yeah, one of the worst, jumbled up storylines, boring storylines I have ever had the misfortune to watch, and that is the total piece of crap that was Censor. All right then, guys, I've said enough now. I've had me rant now. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. The usual. If you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments, and all going well, I'll be back again very, very soon with another video. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye for now. What do you think of the movie so far then, Al? Rubbish!